My name is Michael Klein, and today I'm going to share with you the opening of my set of brushes from Rosemary and Company. Rosemary and brushes are the greatest brushes in the world. They're all handmade with just a delicate and beautiful understanding of how a brush ought to be made. My set with them is, it consists of about 12 brushes, and there's a variety of synthetics and sables and bristle brushes. So the first one is a wide 1.5 inch bristle brush that I use for backgrounds. It just allows me to move through the painting and the block in much quicker. The second kind of distinct brush in the set is the sable fan brush. The sable fan brush is a very soft hair that allows you to knock down the ridges of the paint. If you skim across the surface very carefully, it's a way of taking down glare and taking off unwanted brushwork. Then beyond that, there's a couple synthetic brushes. Typically I work on panels, and because they're soft hair, you can load a lot of oil paint in it, and it applies to the surface very well. Then there's the Ivory Round. It's also a synthetic brush, and that's good for scumbling and lifting off paint and applying thicker paint in a certain way to allow texture in your artwork. A simple bit of advice is that with any brush, no matter how good it is, you have to learn and understand how to load it with a good brush stroke. So what I want to demonstrate really quickly is when you're painting with my set or any brush, this is an older number 12, this is a new number 6, okay? When they get old, they start to, if you don't wash them well or whatever, however you beat them up, they start to splay open. A lot of people have asked me about that, and that's an aspect of the brush that I actually like. So the reason why I like it is when I load paint in the brush, it's always about the ratio of Gamsol or turpentine to the amount of paint you have on your palette. So when I grab paint, I really want to grab into the pile and actually create a mixture so that then when I go to use the paint, you know, I can scumble around and push and pull these thin and thick parts. So no matter how much you beat up the brush, as long as it's loaded properly, you get a tip to it. Hopefully this demo and that little explanation of the brushes helps you and will help you when you go to decide what brushes you'd like to purchase. It's a great honor to be able to work with Rosemary and Company, and I would highly suggest trying out the brushes. Over the last 2 years, for all of my paintings, I've used exclusively her brushes. I recommend it wholeheartedly.